Balancing chemical equations. What you need to be able to do is balance products and reactants, relate the need to do this for conservation of mass and the consequences for our machinery and product creation if we don't complete reactions properly, and explain which of the numbers in an equation demonstrates bonding and which is just a material count like weighing it or scoops of sugar. When we deal with bonding, you're passing electrons, whether you're doing an ionic bond and passing them from one element to another, or if it's a shared bond like chlorine or the bonds in methane. Either way, the small numbers are indicating to you that there's a bond that is taking place, and you have limited choices on that. You don't get bonding just randomly. There's a pattern to it. And you could not expect a bond between these two here. Okay? So MgCl2 is the only version that can exist. You cannot have MgCl3. How is quantity shown? Quantity is shown by large numbers in front. It does not indicate any bonding, but scoops of chemicals. Fluorine, this is a covalent bond. You write it as F2. But two potassiums would not bond. Neither one wants the electron. It becomes a you take it, no you take it, no you take it. There's no bonding here, so we would write it as 2K. They're not stuck together. These two are stuck together. You cannot remove one without the other one following it. This would be written big 2 Cl2 because you have two pairs of chlorine here. That would be like this. You have a pair and a second pair. There's a bond internal to each pair of pants, but there is no bonding between them. 2Cl2 can be read as two scoops of chlorine molecules. Cl4, on the other hand, would be a four-legged pair of pants. No, it doesn't happen unless you're making some sort of modern art statement. I don't know. Let's look at this in terms of Halloween, since it's literally Halloween today. And your mom is going to make loot bags. And the loot bags are going to consist of salty candy, nuts and almonds, and peanuts. Lo and behold, S-A-N-A-P. Okay? She decides this is how she's going to put a loot bag together. 2 salty candies, 1 nut and almond cluster, and 5 peanuts per bag, because your mother's just that specific. She makes this little loot bag. It has the formula Sa2Na-P5. That's the bonded package. But then you complain when you see them, but Mom, I want 3 nut and almonds. Are you going to open the bag and take out the little Na from each bag? You know mothers have killed for less. She's made that loot bag. This is the package that you get. You don't tamper with the insides once the package is put together. You're going to take 3 loot bags if you want 3 Na bars, or you're going to get killed. Nothing is more annoying than somebody that goes through, say, Canadian Tire and opens a package and takes the part that's missing at home. I've bought packages like that. I want to kill those people. It's like, why didn't you steal the whole thing? Well, I didn't want to be a criminal. I just took it apart and took the washer I lost on mine. Well, it's no good now anymore, is it? You tampered with it. Don't open the loot bag. You want 3 nut and almond bars? Take 3 frickin' loot bags and stuff the peanuts up your nose. Don't tamper with the insides now. Okay, now we'll go back to chemistry. Let's put it all together. Sodium and chlorine meet and they will form sodium chloride. What does this look like? Well, there's sodium waiting to give away, and there's the 2 chlorines, and the sodium chloride will bond. But hold on a moment. Where did the other chlorine go? There was a pair of chlorines, chlorina and chloretta. One of them has vanished. The bonds are all correct, but she's missing. Oh, the poor child, she's crying. Chlorina has now got a girlfriend, but Chlorine has now got a boyfriend, And Cloretta is lonely. She didn't have anyone. So what are we going to do to fix it? We're going to need another sodium. So if we bring in another sodium, Cloretta can be happy too, though she still looks kind of sad. So putting it all together, I got to fix her sad face. 2 sodiums are needed for a pair of chlorines to form a pair of salt molecules. 2 Na and 2 Cl2, we have them all. Nobody's gone missing. That's all it takes to balance an equation. Now, what if we do this one? Iron 3 plus O2 makes iron oxide. What version of iron oxide is being made? 3 and 2. It's one of them old 2-3 splits, is it? So it's going to look like Fe2O3. That's the game, is it? Now, 1 went in, 2 shows up. 2 went in, 3 shows up. Whatever shall I do? Well, you can't play with those little numbers. I know you just want to change that to a 3, don't you? But you can't. No. This is what you got to do. You got 1 iron, a pair of oxygens, and this thing. These are the loot bags now. Oh, curse you!